Hey guys, so this is going to be a continuation of the video where I try to replace the window motor on my 2017 Silverado. It's going to be two parts, and I'll tell you why. Because some people, when their window regulator or motor breaks, the window gets stuck in the up position, right? And then they can't bring it down, and they have no idea how to finagle it. And that's the first video. If you recall the first video, or if you haven't seen it, a quick tidbit is that the window was stuck up, and I managed to, without the motor working, right? So it's stuck in the upward position. I can't get it down. So what I had to do was I had to disconnect, somehow get the little clips off the mirror itself. So I took those completely out, and then after fighting with it and a bolt spinning, I had to take an angle grinder to it. Long story short, I managed to get it out, get the regulator out, and the window held up with painter's tape. Well, I installed the new window motor, and it worked, kinda. It rolled down, but refuses to roll back up. So the motor's fucked, I guess. And so I had to order a whole new regulator. So today it's gonna be about how to disconnect the regulator and lift that window up so that I can tape it there until the new regulator and motor arrive. Problem is that all that shit arrives tomorrow. I work for the fire department. I'm a paramedic, and I'm gone for 72 hours. I prefer not to leave my windows down for 3 days and come back on the fourth day. But I mean, it kind of is what it is. Thankfully, there's no rain forecasted, so that's a good thing. But once again, I prefer not to leave the window down. So I'm gonna fuck with it. Maybe I can remove the regulator, or maybe I can remove it, the whole regulator, without having to move the window, or with the window down, I should say. I don't know. Let's fucking get into it, because I don't know what I'm doing. If you remember, I had to take an angle grinder to this one here, and I got those bolts, that bolt off. So the thread on these is it's an M6 by 1. So in case you need more nuts, that's going to be your new M6 by 1 at Home Depot. They have a 2-pack for like $1, like $2.50. Highway robbery. On some of these, they will want to spin. When you're taking them off, they'll spin. The stud will spin with the nut. Heat this up very hot to where that Loctite melts. Once that Loctite melts, you're able to move it independently. Mine, I had tried to use vice grips and ended up fucking up all those threads here. So I had to take the angle grinder and cut it off, and I'm gonna paint that there. But that's why there's no nut on this one. I'm gonna see if hopefully it goes up on its own, because that'd be the best case scenario. If not, well, I gotta figure this out. So here we are. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to see if I can take off all these nuts, and maybe the whole thing will come out. I doubt it. I severely doubt it, because I have to push it in, and the mirror's in the channel. But I mean, fuck, what else am I do? Now there's a bolt here that I can access, right? For the window itself. So it's like the bolt goes through there and it pinches these two things closed like that, and that's what holds onto the window, pulls it up and down. I can access this one over here if I remove this speaker, which, I mean, it looks like one bolt. I'll do that and I can access it, but I don't know if I can access this one down here. We'll give it a shot, I guess, but so I tried to pull up on it while pressing the button. No fucking luck there. So let's remove this clip. Removes. You just pull that red clip down, and then you can finagle this down. We'll get some tools. Like I said, guys, I have no idea what in the fuck I'm doing. I'm just trying, doing what I can here. So if I suck at it, I suck at it because I don't know what I'm doing. So motor's disconnected here. And I know some of you are gonna say, well, it wasn't fully tight. It actually was. I had just I thought to myself, well, maybe I over tightened it, and now, now it won't work. But no, it still just doesn't work. See, I want to push this back, but I can't because those things are right there. If I could somehow make this go up, that'd be the best bet. So I'm just gonna see what I can do. Maybe I can reach that one. Dun dun. So long, flexible head ratcheting wrench. I always say that if you watch any of my other videos, how indispensable these things are, man. These things fucking rock the shit. They flex, and I use them so much. And now I'm hoping that I can grab onto it, but I need light. I need light because I can't really see what I'm doing in there. Move this out of the way. Just out of my way. Doesn't matter where it goes, just somewhere. Okay. So I can kind of see it. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to finagle with this for a while. So like I said, I'm just putting my light in here. I'm hoping some diffuse light gets in there. But it's really just a shit show. This fucking sucks, guys. I need to somehow get it in here enough to where I can ratchet it. I can't see a goddamn thing either. Or I can't see much, I should say. There it is. That's complete luck, guys. That was complete luck. Ah, no. And with the left hand I'm pushing in, and with the right hand I am ratcheting. So if it's stuck in a down position and you don't have these ratcheting wrenches, man, I'll be honest with you, how you're gonna get it out is beyond me. Maybe a very long, thin 1/4 inch ratchet with a 1/4 inch 10 on it. Maybe that'll do it. But I don't have one of those, so I don't use my 1/4 inches that much. I mean, I do, just not to access locations like that. So that's pretty loose now. Let's see, hopefully this comes up. Come on now. Yes! Fuck yes. Fuck and yes. Okay, let me go get mine. Fucking win, man. Fucking win. So all I did was loosen this one up enough, and then that one through the speaker hole, the window comes up. All right. If it's the first time, it's gonna give you trouble, no doubt about it. If it's the first time you've loosened those up, good luck to you. Don't break this. It's tempered glass. Pull firmly, but also softly. Don't torque it at all. And so now I'm just gonna raise this up and hopefully secure it to the top up there. Take out this fucking window regulator and wait on the new one. That's all I can do, right? And I'll probably get back with you on Saturday, maybe Sunday. Saturday is when I get off. Sunday I have the kids. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hold fast. Remember, guys, all the way down is the worst possible position for this window to be in terms of accessing the bolts that hold this window in place. So what I just did there is probably the hardest thing you're gonna have to do with this install, and that's just because I got a shitty defective part that goes down but doesn't come back up. It'd have been better if it just went up. It just wouldn't come down, you know? It would have been easier. But here we are. So I have my painter's tape to hold it up, and I have one of these little suction cup thingies. Make sure you wet it up. And that's just to help pick this window up here. So now, remember those bolts were right? I took those bolts out. Now I can finagle this out. That there. What am I banging on here? Banging on something there. Doesn't matter. That's out. There you go. So you saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10mm bolts, and I managed to push it out now that it's not last gen. So what I did, well, just watch the other video if it's stuck upwards. Kind of finagle my way out. So here's what I was talking about with the with that bolt, that 10mm bolt. This bolt tightens up these two pieces of metal right there, and it squeezes the window in place. And that squeezing is what pushes the window up and pulls it down. Okay, so all I did was loosen it just enough so that I can get it out. This is the first one, so you can loosen it or take it all the way out, but you got to put it back in there. Remember that they do have Loctite on them. So that's it for right now. Now I'm just waiting for the part to arrive, and then I'll change it out. I'll update you on Sunday, but until then, windows out of commission, doors out of commission, life's out of commission. All right, guys, thanks.